Yo, it's your boy Miles Cunningham. Man, I know it's been a minute. My voice is just coming back. You can hear it's still kind of messed up. But what I wanted to talk about today was every once in a while I'll see a cat on there. They might ask me, how do I make money in the photography game? And I wanted to just talk about a general rule of making money in business in general. Photography is an interesting field because the thing with photography is that when you work, you come home with things that you can use to advance your own business. Therefore, almost any opportunity can be great for you. You understand? And what happens is, as a photographer, a general note in a photographer's contract is that he owns all the original photos and recordings. And then once you edit, then you and the client are joint owners of the material. So that puts you in a position of power where even if you do something for free, you're still the owner of the original material. So you can use it to your advantage and promote yourself accordingly. So what I'm saying is, if you want to build your photography profession or business, you got to start doing shit for free, right? You got to start doing shit for free. And it sounds crazy. I know a lot of cats don't understand, how the fuck I'm supposed to make money. They're like, yo, I'm trying to find out how to make money, my nigga. What the fuck are you talking about? Do shit for free. But in this game, you have to, you see, the thing with photography is that if you just see what's going, you look around and you like, oh, niggas is making money with cameras, so I'm gonna fuck with it because I'm trying to make some money, then I wouldn't suggest you do photography, honestly. That's not for you. The thing with photography and pretty much anything else is that you have to love it. If you don't love it, you shouldn't do it. So the point is that that's why, doing shit for free when you love something is different, right? Because when you love something, your brain shifts and shows you different ways that your free work can help you. Not only help the client, but help you. You understand what I'm saying? And when you're doing free work, it makes sense for you to show them a contract too. Have them sign a contract. Even though it's free, have them sign a contract. Let them know that the work that you're doing, you're the owner of all the original files. And then once you edit it and give it back to them, then they're the joint owner of the edited finished product. But remember, you can take the original footage, the original photos, and edit it for your business, for the benefit of your business. And here's another thing, right? So, if you listen to the Lucario channel, you've heard that we talk about an abundance mentality, right? In business, you also have to have an abundance mentality. You have to know and understand that money is coming. Money is on its way. If you're good at what you do and if you love what you do, money is on its way. If you're sitting there nickel and diming and worry about every freaking penny, you're gonna basically hold yourself back from a lot of blessings, right? Because the thing you got to understand is that when you do something free, when you put blessings out into the world, you think you're doing them for someone, but the person that you're actually doing them for is you. All right? When you do something when you take your passion, your love, and the thing that you like to do, and you benefit someone, you bless someone with your passion. On the surface, it looks like you're doing something for someone else. And if you're doing it for free, you're thinking, oh, this person is getting over. This person is taking advantage of the situation because they're getting free work. But the blessing is going out into the world. But that's your blessing. You understand? It's literally like the universe is a piggy bank and you're tossing money you're tossing money out into the universe, which is your piggy bank. And a lot of times when you toss that money out, what happens is that those blessings multiply. Those blessings, they get enhanced sometimes. And you never know when the blessing is coming back to you. So if you doing something for Bob and Bob never turns around and gives you a job or refers you to anybody, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Just keep putting out blessings into the world. Now, again, I'm not telling you to do every single thing for free. You should be trying to get paid gigs. You should be trying to get paid jobs. You should be, setting up your business, sending out invoices and making sure you get paid for your work. That's obvious. But what I'm saying is you'll in this business, if you understand what I'm talking about, you'll never stop doing free work. I'm going to give you an example. The other day, a lady was welcoming her husband home from the army, of retiring for 29 years. And she said, "Oh, could you please come out and do this for me?" And I said, "Sure, that sounds good." Because the thing with this lady is she does a lot of volunteer work. So for a woman who puts out so much, free energy into the world, I couldn't see asking her to pay me for anything. You see what I'm saying? And not anything, but again, this was something she was doing for her husband and for the army. And, so I just looked at it like, whatever. I never done nothing in the airport because this is some airport shit. And I was like, I never done nothing like this. And I don't really know what to charge her anyway for this because, it's a job I never done before. But I said, I like this lady. And when she does something, she goes all out. She doesn't go halfway. She goes all out. So I meet her mad early because we all have to get escorted into the airport together, go through security check together. I got my equipment, I got my camera, and it's just me. I don't have no assistant or nothing because I couldn't hire an assistant because I ain't getting paid for it. You see what I'm saying? And then you know what? Actually, at the day before, she hit me up and said, "Yo, send me an invoice." Right. And she said to me, she told me to send her an invoice for a certain amount. And the amount that she sent me was not the minimum that I come out for. But I didn't bother to correct her. I just sent her the invoice for what she said. Right. I sent her the invoice and she paid it right away. So I did get a little bit of money, but still, it wasn't even my minimum. So again, it wasn't enough for me to hire an assistant. So it was just me. Anyway, I go do the work. I take pictures and I do video. Right. She welcomes her husband. Everything is popping. Next thing I know, Channel 2 comes to interview her husband in the airport. And the reporter at Channel 2 is asking me, "Oh, could you give me some of your footage and blah, blah, blah." And I'm like, oh, snap. I'm about to get my footage on Channel 2. And I had no idea about this. You understand? Even the lady who hired me, she had no idea about this. And then in the next couple of days, a local newspaper interviewed her husband about his retirement and about everything. And they used one of the photos that I took. So now I'm published in a newspaper. You see what I'm saying? All of this came from me being willing to do free work, to put blessings out into the universe. Why? Because I know that money's coming. I know that blessings are coming. I have a mind of abundance. I move with abundance because as long as I got the energy and the skill to do what I love to do, I'm going to go out there and do it. Because let me tell you something. If I wasn't out there with this lady at the airport welcoming her husband for his retirement with all the people in the terminal waving flags and cheering for him, I would be at home sitting on my ass or just editing photos for another project, which wouldn't have afforded me so many blessings in the turn. And now I got contacts at Channel 2. I'm published in the newspaper and I was on the news because while the Channel 2 cameraman was filming the dude, he was also filming me taking pictures of the dude and taking video footage of the dude. So now I'm on the news doing what I do. You see what I'm saying? And I had no idea any of this was going to happen. But I move in abundance. And what came back to me was abundance. And that's what I want to tell you. Pretty much, I mean, like I said, the profession of photography and videography is great because anything you go out there and do, you have material to help promote your business. But other than that, once you find something that you love to do, don't be afraid to put blessings out into the world. Don't be afraid to do free work. Don't be afraid to have a mind of abundance and move accordingly. Yes, get paid for your profession. But remember, what happens when you do free work is that you get to practice your craft and you put yourself in opportunities to receive more blessings, and not necessarily from that particular situation. But when you put blessings out into the universe, they come back to you. You understand? So for you cats who be asking me, yo, how do I start in photography? How do I make money in photography? First of all, make sure you love the shit. Don't be coming in here trying to get a cash grab off of photography. Because me personally, I don't respect dudes like that, because you only give photography and photographers a bad name. You understand? You basically shit on the craft. So I won't, personally, on some shit, I won't respect the shit. You understand? But in the long run, it's not going to help you anyway. You should do what you love. So when somebody asks you to volunteer or do something for free, you're willing to do it. You're happy doing it because you want to be a happy service provider. You want people to see that, wow, this person really loves what they do. You know how many times people seen me doing what I do and they come to me and ask me for my card or get my information simply because they see that I look like I love doing what I do. You understand what I'm saying? So that's the first thing. Love doing what you do, right? Second thing is if you don't know where to start, just start doing shit for free. Go out there and just network or just find people and be like, yo, do you need this? Do you need that? If you're an electrician or you're trying to study, electric contracting, yo, go to a church and be like, look, let me, you see a church being built, be like, look, you already have somebody for electrical? Nah, let me do that shit. You understand? If you're a painter, you see somebody building a house and putting something together, let me paint your house. Because here's what it is. When you love what you do and you go out there and you do it, people recognize the skill. They recognize the greatness, right? And once that happens, the money's on its way. The money's on its way. So again, love what you do. Understand your worth so you can get your worth, but don't be afraid to do stuff for free, especially when you're just starting out and you don't know where to start, right? And then along the course of the career of your career in your business and as your business grows, whenever you have downtime, whenever there's a time when you're not busy, instead of just sitting on your ass, go out and find people to bless. Go out and find situations where you can do free or volunteer work. And shit, as a business, it also comes off as a write-off too. You can itemize that shit and write shit off because whatever supplies, miles you drove to do that free job, you get to write that off on your taxes. So it still helps you no matter what. You understand what I'm saying? But like I said, man, for you cats who's trying to come up or trying to start a business, understand the mind of abundance, understand loving what you do, and understand putting blessings out into the universe. The universe is your piggy bank, and you throw coins, you throw blessings out there, and they get enhanced and they come back to you at some point or another. All right, stay grateful, and the truth is inside you. Peace.